The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all love
real
the Shaq.
life. Everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me, similar with when how Kenny played with the team. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big Shot Bob.
Oh, wow,
saved
one of
me
my
so
favorites,
many
too.
times.
So he's won both of our favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together, we had a great time.
Well, obviously, he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time, Chucky Brown.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all time.
You didn't say Otis Thorpe?
No, but Otis was cool.
Oh, my
but
God.
But Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate of all time, man.
Guess who I would say my favorite teammates are?
Who?
Who's that? It's us? Oh, Ernie.
Really?
I thought you were going to say
Thanks,
another guy
Ernie.
who wasn't here.
I'm getting choked up a little bit. Thanks for joining us.
Need some tissue.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of proud
It's the Clippers and the City of Angels for a little interconference action here at the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Nice clean game, huh?
Taking a look at Chicago. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, that'll be an excellent shoot.
And looking at Chicago, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Doug McDermott is out there with Mirotic, and it's Gasol at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Jordan the pass to Reddick. He dishes it to Griffin. Oh, that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my day.
Yeah, right, it does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, but I could never put it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
Al Paul, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Rebounded by McDermott.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
But his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Rose gets to Gasol. Rebound by the Clippers. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what happens when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Took him no time at all on that one. Butler's got his first points of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know the game.
Position here for the Clippers. Smith checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Johnson comes in for Jeff Green. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Williams in for Paul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Austin, who's checked in for Doug McDermott. Dunleavy in for Butler.
Yeah, the defender all folded.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So he gets them both. The Clippers trail. 1:15 left to play here in the first. Here's Griffin. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Austin kicks to Dunleavy. Shoots the three. The rebound by Johnson. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Williams dishes to Griffin. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Pass to Gibson. Bulls moving the ball around. And the basket by Austin.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
To the inside. Johnson, a wide open look. Gets hauled in by Noah.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And the dunk by Austin.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about the knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bulls out front, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special.
You know, Blake, everything that's happening for him, he deserves it because he's worked so hard and put so much into it, and he's a huge piece to our team being successful.
Of course, we know that Blake would say, switch here. Griffin's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Austin in for Rose. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Green in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 37 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
L.A. has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Paul with the ball. Butler covering. 3-on-3. Kicks it to Austin. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
You can see why he is willing to just back off and really take their chances with this jump shot. And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Williams in for J.J. Redick. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Portis. Gibson comes in for Doug McDermott. And Dunleavy's subbed in for Butler.
How about that screen by Noah?
The Clippers in the lead. Down low. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul. And it's 6 points for Blake Griffin.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Smith gets the pick for Williams. All sorts of time. And the shot is good, dropping in off the further rim. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
I really like the fire, the intensity that they're playing with now. They got off to a tough start there in the first quarter. They didn't shoot it particularly well, but they've played through it. They've been able to stick with it, and that, to me, that shows their resilience.
Johnson, he's checked in for Green. Williams attacking. Rebound by the Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that.
Clippers leading by 4. Lets it go from the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Mirotic drills it from outside. Mirotic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
Again, the miss by Williams.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Now here's Austin. He's tightly guarded. From deep 3-point range, shot is off. And the first half comes to a close.
Hi, Kevin.
Been a back-and-forth game so far. It's a big group substitution here for the Clippers. Smith checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Green. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Williams in for Chris Paul. Chicago also making some changes. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Portis comes in for Mirotic. And it's Austin in for McDermott. So the Bulls 5 right now. Rose is the 1. Butler is the 2. Portis is out there with Austin. And it's Noah in at the 5 down low. Now here's Crawford, covered by Austin. Jordan the screen. Crawford kicks to Williams. Double team on Williams. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Crawford, no one around him. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose against Crawford. Here's Austin. And again, no good by Chicago.
Which team is he playing for anyway, Kevin? Missing all these threes. He's killing them.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 7 points for Crawford.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Rose kicks to Austin. Noah with the screen on Williams. Rose attacking. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Nice shot by Smith.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. like conducting an orchestra.
Wasted no time on that one. 9 points for Crawford.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Austin no up. Clippers trail by 9. Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis, and Dunleavy's substitution here for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Wesley Johnson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And Cole subbed in for Williams. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Austin in for Rose. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Griffin is out there with Jason Smith. And it's Green in at small forward. And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Smith. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Inside, here's Austin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And a miss there on the triple.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And again, another shot trained there from Austin. Austin's got 4 this quarter.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Good shot by Redick, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Tries a 3, and Austin with the basket on the assist by Gasol. And that's 21 points for Freak. Clippers trail by 15. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And Butler, here we go. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Paul passes to Griffin. Back to Paul to halt the run, and he gets it to go.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Dishes it to Austin. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Feeds it to Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Pass to Paul. The 3. Paul missing again. The Bulls leading by 14. And Mirotic has it in the corner. They grab their own miss with the second effort. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Freak. He has 23 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defend it.
And then for the Clippers, Johnson, he's checked in for Griffin. Crawford comes in for Jeff Green. And Mo Williams subbed in for J.J. Redick. Austin kicks to Mirotic. To the paint. And the basket by Austin. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
And here are the Bulls now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And stolen by Williams. Here's Crawford. He cans that one.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it down.
Well, a solid team.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
He came off the bench and torched him tonight. That's my torch sound, Ernie. I know it don't sound like a torch, but I know you feel the heat. I don't think the plan was for him to play as big as he did tonight. But once this kid hit the floor, it didn't take long for him to take over.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.